I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash, Shalom to all the beloved prophets on the highways and byways, pushing through to the foreigners of the earth, and a sincere shalom to the men, women, and kids believe in the truth. I taught the four corners of the earth, you so-called Negro Latino of Americans, we're at the bottom of the barrel. With the lowest state possible. You know what I'm saying? And we sin against Yahweh Shemashah, so that's why you see how people in the lower state, living in ghettos and projects and hoods and suburbs and homeless, you know what I'm saying? Whatever all these curses, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you probably got your dad in your life, and mom probably died at an early age, all this part of curses. You see what I'm saying? Hey, your brother sodomite, you see what I'm saying? Like I said, just in the lower state, man. So all this comes from our sins, man. We sin against Yahweh Shemashah, we went in captivity. Then we came out of captivity, we came straight to the ghettos, to the projects, you know what I'm saying? Just, to a lower state, man. We serve you on the payment, we gotta go to Esau, Edom, for need of one of our things. You see the devil rule over us, and we gotta answer Esau, Edom for, for everything we want. See, all this part of our punishment, man. Our women is against us, our women's side, with so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? Our kids is a bunch of damn demons, a bunch of damn sodomites and fucking degenerates. All this part of curses, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, hey, all this is deserved. We brought this in our own self, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't hearken to those law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shemashah, all right? Because like I said, Yahweh Shemashah give us, strict commandments, you see? So like I said, but our people didn't follow the ways of Yahweh Shemashah, so therefore, man, we came in captivity, all right? Matter of fact, Deuteronomy 28:15, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all the curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee, right, man? Hey, us, project, ghettos, hood, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, not having money, you know what I'm saying? Depend on white man for everything, you know what I'm saying? Walk on your pants, hang off your ass, women out of order, loud, big mouth, belligerent, kids bad as fuck. Like I said, man, man, look, man, we project, man. You just living a ghetto life. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing, we ain't got no money. Now they got some of our people well off, you see, but they still got to answer the white man. Call them high class slaves. You see what I'm saying? Got to answer Esau, Edom for all things, man. You know what I'm saying? All this was for our disobedience to Yahweh Shemashah, man. You see, that's why you see how people get shot to death, get stabbed to death, shooting at each other, gang culture, black culture. You see what I'm saying? All this, you got all the Edomites call people niggas, spicks, wetbacks, coons, gorillas, monkeys, all sorts of names, man. All this part of our punishment. All right, Deuteronomy 28:37. And thou shalt become an astonishment and a proverb and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. So everywhere we go, man, we all call niggas, monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Fuck 3/5 as a man. You see our fucking women out of order. You're twerking all on the camera. You know what I'm saying, man? Just all kind of things we go through, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Homelessness, whatever, man. Just evictions. You see, so hey, all this part of our ass whipping. You know, it's accept it, embrace it, understand. You fucked up. We fucked up. You see what I'm saying? How y'all shy didn't go off, man. We did. You see, he took everything from us, man, right? First King 97. Then will I cut off Israel off the land which I have given them, and this house which I have hallowed for my name will I cast out of my sight. And Israel shall be a proverb and a byword among all people, man. So that's why if people look at us like, with disgust, man. Like, look at these niggas, look at these monkeys. Can't live, don't know how to live, they ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, people just shitting us, man. We're going to the stores. Esau look at us with, just, what I'm saying? Look at, with fucking disgust, man. You know what I'm saying? We stealing shit. You know what I'm saying? But our people's a bunch of degenerates, man. You see, we sin against Yahweh Shemashah, our churn against us, our women against us, child support. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, we work all day, but you still can't, you still can't pay the bills, man. You see, all this part of our ass whipping, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can't seem to get ahead. All this part of ass whipping. You see what I'm saying? So, accept it, man. And we suffer because of our sins. Don't understand, accept punishment, man. Accept responsibility and accountability, man. You see, once again, how y'all shy didn't go off. We did. So he took everything from me. He got his gutter rats, in our land. You know what I'm saying? These Israelis, wannabes, sodomites, pedophiles. You see them killers, murderers, drug trafficking, sex trafficking, gun trafficking. Got walled all over. We walled all over the damn place. See, we lost our land, man. First King 9:7 again. Then will I cut off Israel out of the land which I had given them, and his house which I have hallowed for my name, will I cast out of my sight. And Israel shall be a proverb and a byword among all nations, man. That's why people look at us like that, man. We go in these stores, man, and speaking Spanish, talking shit about us, calling us monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you know, it's selling us stale food all damn, you know what I'm saying, outdated. All this part of curse, cops shooting us down the middle of the street, chasing us around, come to the hood, jumping out the damn car, slamming us on the car, man, putting drugs in our own cars, playing shit on us. Jake going to jail 40 years at a time for something, a crime he did. All this part of punishment, man. Your mama dying at 5 years old, your mom, your daddy dead. Now you gonna live by damn family member, they raping your ass. All this part of the curses, man. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, these things gonna continue until we get out of here, man. And this is punishment, man. Hey, this is a big ass jail. You see? So, let's see here. Like I said, man, hey, man, you know, you gotta go in the need of one of all things to Esau either, man, because Esau rule over you, man. And hey, you not in rulership. Esau in rulership. Esau control, nigga. All right, Proverbs 22:7. The rich rule over the poor. The borrower is serving to the lender, man. And who is the borrower? You Israelites, man. You gotta go to Esau grocery stores. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to Esau doctor offices. Everything. Esau own everything, man. Hey, he even own your black ass. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, man, you know, and all this part of our ass whipping, you see? All right, Baruch 2:35. I know that they were not, it's like, you know, another thing is too, man, we refuse to hearken onto how about Shema Shah, man. That's why all these different things happen to us, man. Hey, man, we were disobedient, gainsaying people. They had to follow, give our law, statute, command to follow, man. We went and say, hell no, man. We going to check out the other guys, man. That went in captivity, we got hungry, we got lynched, we got set on fire. You know what I'm saying? We got raped, we got beat to death. You see, hey, we suffer because of our sins, all right? Baruch 2:35 know that they would not hear me because it is stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captives, they shall remember themselves. Our people start to remember themselves now, man, right? But like I said, man, hey, man, Esau ruled over us, man. Hey, anything we want, we got to go to his stores, his doctors, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we want, man. Esau control everything, man. Matter of fact, Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, for thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, to be subject to payments, light bill, water bill, call mortgage, car payments, insurance, whatever you are subject to payment, man. Hey, you are a debt slave, all right? Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, for thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers. You see that, man? So like I said, man, we subject to payment, and Esau rule over us, man. All right, the rich rule over the poor, man. Proverbs 22:7, again, the rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is serving to the lender, man. So you want something, man, you want a loan, I go to Esau Edom. You want a house, I go to Esau Edom. You want a car, I go to Esau Edom. You want some food stamps, I go to Esau Edom. You want a damn Section 8, I go to Esau Edom. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, and you know, Jake, oh, no, black people own shit too, nigga. You don't own nothing, nigga. If you own a building, man, nigga, y'all go to Esau for that building. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, man, all this part of our cursing, all this part of our ass whipping, man. So, you know, something quick through the spirit. So that I can mark right. Oh, let's see if we get one more here. Well, that shit did. Like I said, man, we put ourselves in a situation, man, for our sins, man. We suffer because of our sins, you know. And that also happened on, let me see if I can find that right quick. Oh, the hell. Here we go, right? 2 Maccabees 7:32. For we suffer because of our sins, man. You see that, man? So that's what happened. We sin against Yahweh Shema Shah. So with that, shalom to the elect.